Heather from 105.1 The Buzz joining us live. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Okay, so we kind of talked about this a little bit. We had a little teaser of this conversation that Jay-Z apparently, when he accepted a Grammy last night during the show, he had some words to say for his wife Beyonce.
Yeah, and he didn't mince any of those words. He knew exactly what he was doing. Excuse me. And he had some choice words for the Recording Academy. His beef with the Grammys goes back all the way to 1998. He even acknowledged that when he was accepting the award. And he said he had plenty of reason to boycott the Grammys back then, and he can understand why people still boycott the Grammys. He went on and said that in some cases, some of the folks in that room are going to get robbed tonight, and some of them might deserve to be robbed. And then he also said that maybe some people that are nominated don't deserve to be in the categories that they are in. But I think the big thing that he said last night was the fact that Beyonce, his wife, has set the record for the most Grammys ever won. And every single time she's been nominated for Album of the Year, she has lost. And he goes, for some reason, that just doesn't track. It doesn't vibe. How can you have the record for the most Grammys ever won and never win Album of the Year?
I have an opinion on this.
Yeah, go for it.
Because maybe the whole album wasn't as good as that particular song that she won for.
Yeah, and I would have to go back and look at how many times she's been nominated and who the other Album of the Year nominees
who was
were.
she going
who
up
won
against?
every
I
time.
can tell you. She was nominated for Album of the Year 4 times. She's lost to Taylor Swift, Adele, Beck, and Harry Styles.
Okay, the Beck one was weird.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Which
the Beck one was
which
weird
Beck
when they
song
won.
was it?
Well, album, so it's a full
Oh,
album.
album. Sorry,
Yeah.
which
It
album?
was the Beck album that came out. I believe it was 2014.
Okay.
I remember when Beck won that, and I was like, that's weird.
That is a little
was that
surprising.
Taylor Swift win the one that Kanye grabbed the mic from and said, hey, I'm going to let you finish, but Beyonce should have won?
It was the same year. That incident happened at the MTV VMAs.
Oh,
but yeah, it was
okay.
the same year.
Another
Beyonce
year that
got
they were
snubbed twice.
on the award circuit. It's interesting.
That is interesting.
I will say, so this was for the second annual Dr. Dre Global Impact Award. So this award started at last year's Grammys with Dre. Jay-Z, to be the recipient this year, got a little bit of extra time up there on stage to accept this award. And it's like an overall acknowledgement of his work in his music, in pushing forward hip hop and R&B and rap. So I think this was an appropriate time to step up onto a platform and address some, things. I don't think that just because you're receiving an award, the show that's awarding it should be immune from any kind of critique,
Absolutely.
I thought it was interesting that he did kind of single Beyonce out in that regard, but a lot of his points were pretty fair. The Grammys.
Did you see Beyonce's face?
Yeah.
When he did it?
She was kind of
like,
watching him like, honey.
Oh, did she? She didn't know that he was going to take a stand
No,
that
and
way?
he even said, when I get nervous, I tell the truth. So I think he went a little off script from what his team might have been expecting. But I do think, the Grammys, like many of these award shows, have been historically not very representative of Black and brown performers and artists, and certainly in awarding them as well. So I thought it was, Jay-Z has always been one of those people that has been outspoken in pushing.
You always know what Jay-Z is
right,
thinking. Yeah.
in pushing his music and his colleagues' music forward. So I was like, okay, good for you.
Yeah,
you
makes
know?
sense.
the Grammys also snubbed, I feel like, country and rock and alternative. Like they do those awards off TV. They only do like the popular ones on TV.
Yeah.
And I feel like country, like there was non-existent at this Grammys.
Yeah, other than just a little bit of performance-wise, it's always so tough to get everything in there, and not make it a 6-hour award show.
Right. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense.
Also had an arrest last night during the
Interesting.
Grammys.
This is such an awkward story. So shout out to Killer Mike. He has been around the hip hop rap game for a long time. He's 48 years old. He's never won a Grammy until last night, and he swept all the rap categories. Seemingly later on in the night, he was being ushered out of the Crypto.com arena in handcuffs, and people were like, what is happening? This man is having the night of his life. Why is he getting arrested? And apparently it was a citizen's arrest, that he was detained by a security guard because he was trying to move from one point of the venue to another point of the venue, and he went to shove the security guard out of his way because he was in a rush. And when he did that, security detained him, made a citizen's arrest, waited for the police to arrive, and they booked him on misdemeanor battery charges.
Oh boy.
What?
Yeah.
Interesting.
The video is actually circulating this morning, and I watched it, and I'm looking at this thing, and I just don't see it. It is the most confusing thing in my life.
Huh. And of course, you know, we can't show you the video because of legal reasons at the moment. You know, we don't have the rights to it. But we gotta. That's interesting. Maybe
Somebody
worth
get
taking a
Jay-Z
look.
back up to the microphone. I have a feeling he might have some thoughts on that one
I
as
bet he
well.
does. Mm-hmm.
Well, and the other takeaway from this is Killer Mike is not letting this put a damper on his night. He's still actively tweeting. He is having the time of his life. He did it for Atlanta. He came up underneath Outkast. He's part of Run the Jewels. He is loving this moment.
You got your Grammy, man. Celebrate it. You got your Grammy.
Good for him.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
Bye. And you can listen to Mike every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz, and Heather starting on the air at 9.
All right, we're back with more after this.